I'm Dee White and I wrote Eddy Popcorn's Guide to Parent Training. The illustrations have been created by Ben Johnston and they're really funny. I love them. I wrote Eddy Popcorn's Guide to Parent Training because there was nothing out there to help kids dealing with problem parents. There were books on raising teens, there were books on toddler taming, all kinds of books like that, but nothing to help kids dealing with problem parents, or embarrassing parents for that matter. And in the earlier versions of the book, there was no Eddy. It was simply a straight guide on how to train your parents. But I thought it would be really fun to include a character, and that's how Eddy came about. When I write, I always start by creating my character, and I do that lots of different ways. With Eddy Popcorn's Guide to Parent Training, I did a combination of people I actually knew. So that included my son, Nick, some of his friends, and I also used snippets of me as an 11-year-old because I was a little bit cheeky, just like Eddy, and I also love to write. In your writing, it can be really great to include things from your own life and your own experiences because it's what makes your story really authentic. So in Eddy Popcorn's Guide to Parent Training, the popcorn machine catches fire and so his laser tag birthday gets cancelled. That actually happened to me. I was in the cinema once watching a movie and I could smell this smoke and I thought, what's happening? We left the cinema and we found out that the popcorn machine had caught fire. So another thing I do in a funny book is exaggerate. Eddy is a big exaggerator. So when he talks about his father's love of mushrooms, that makes it even funnier when Eddy exaggerates about it. He talks about what a bad singer his mother is. And she is pretty bad, but maybe not as bad as Eddy makes out. But that adds to the humour of the story. One of the other things in a story, it's really good to have something important at stake. In Eddy Popcorn's Guide to Parent Training, Eddy has been grounded for the school holidays for not doing his book reviews. He decides that instead of writing pages and pages about someone else's books, he's going to write his own. With Eddy, what's at stake for him is not only is he grounded for the school holidays and he's going to miss out on having fun with his friends at the beach, but it's also his birthday on the school holidays. So if he doesn't get those book reports completed, he's not going to have a birthday party either. So things just get worse and worse throughout the book for Eddy. And that's what you have to think about when you're writing your story. Make things harder and harder for your character as the story goes along. And that makes it more interesting for the reader. And it can also make it really funny. So if you have any questions about Eddy or about how I created this book, feel free to contact me via my website, which is www.dscribe.com.au. Bye.